March the 13th, 2019, Colorado blizzard. So bad it's closed I-25. The winds there are forecasted to be 80 miles an hour. I don't know how to measure them to know if that's exactly true right now. There have been times when it's been so white you can't even see that barn out there from this back door. Snow and winds are so heavy, we're expected to get about 13 inches of snow with blowing drifts 5 feet plus. Not really sure what we're going to end up with. It's supposed to blow all day today into tomorrow. And the freeway's already closed. Several roads, outages, power outages. We don't have any power here at the house. You can see our greenhouse over there just slightly. It's a pretty severe storm. This is when you need to be prepared with off-grid solutions for handling and heating your house in the event of power outage like we're facing right now. Well, here you can see the kids have placed their Illuminate solar lanterns up here at the window. We've got a little battery power packs getting all charged for the night. You can see the drifts are coming up here on our deck. And just, what are they now? 3 feet now? I did go out and shovel by the door. I'm going to have to go back out again. Collect some snow in my pot to put in the fridge to try to keep the fridge cool. The snow will act like help make the fridge an ice box with my snow in my pot. My different pots that I'm going to fill up with snow. So we'll see how this goes. It's a very good possibility we won't get our power restored until tomorrow, as the storm is not supposed to let up with these winds until 6 a.m. And already they have measured the wind at 95 miles an hour in Denver, at the Denver airport. So who knows what we're getting here on the county line. I'll keep you guys posted. Well, we're out here. I don't know if you can see those winds. You can barely see the tree out here. We're up from the Denver airport. Denver's registering 95 miles an hour in this blizzard. And who knows what we're getting up here on the hill, Monument Hill area. You can see I got my pot of snow. I shoveled out here so I could get in and out of the house. Gotta keep that snow down so I don't get trapped, but I can keep getting the snow from my fridge. Anyway, that's what we got going on here in the Colorado blizzard. Hey, well, it is 7 o'clock. We still don't have power. It's starting to get dusk. Not too bad yet, but we went ahead and fired up our propane heater so we could keep the house a little bit warmer. And of course, we've been conserving water. Before the outage happened, we had a bathtub full of water, so we've been using that to flush toilets and wash our hands, and we have some water put aside for drinking. So we're just gonna hang loose and see how things go. Hey guys, you wanna say hi?
Hi! I want the power to be back on.
Yeah, we do.
Please. We've been so cold, and we've been like in our blankets cuddling with each other, and we've been trying to have light in the house. Like, it would be hard using like the bathroom because it's always dark and stuff. And
we've got our solar lanterns. We charged up. Yep.
Yeah, and also yes, with the lanterns over there, it's solar powered, so we use the sun or some of it in a way to use those for the night. But please, we want power so bad.
Well,
please give us some electricity.
Hey, isn't this fun? It's like camping. This is like the big adventure.
Yeah, it's been fun for a few hours, but since it's been like almost 7 hours since, it's been a little boring. We've done all kinds of stuff, of course.
This is good. It gets you off electronics, doesn't it?
Yes, we have been off electronics.
For like 7 hours.
It's a good. This is like camping, like going out in the backwoods, and this is what you'd have to do in the old days.
Downstairs is a campsite, and
I mean, downstairs we made like our sleeping bags in our little fort, made as like a tent a little bit, and we tried to make it feel like we're actually camping.
Perfect. And then if we have to go through the night, we can put extra blankets on, and we can wrap your sleeping bags with a tarp.
With us. So I guess our cats can suffer with us too.
Yeah. Well, you can even have a tarp over your sleeping bags to keep you guys warm. So we're gonna be.
Like our chargers won't even work. I have to use my portable charger, and it's really hard.
I don't
because
have a
Wyman,
portable charger.
Yeah, that's why I have to share with Wyman. It's really tough.
It ain't
It's
I
fine.
have a portable charger.
No,
So
guys,
my
this is
charger only
good.
charges 30% more. So
Yeah, you guys, it's good for you to learn how to not be so. William, stop playing. Not be so tuned into your electronics, huh?
we're not into our electronics.
I think you are.
Obviously we play it
A lot, an awful
a
lot.
lot. Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, we play an awful lot, but it doesn't mean we play all day because we're at school for 7 hours.
Well, not when you're home all day like today with the blizzard. All right, say bye, guys.
Bye.
Please give us.
Well, I'm doing dishes by Luminate Lantern. I had to get some water out of the tank spigot in the basement because we've lost all the water pressure for doing dishes, but we're still able to get a little bit of water out of the tank. I still have my gallon of drinking water here. Hopefully that'll last. Looks like we're going to be out of power all night tonight, as the crews, according to the power outage map, have not even been able to make it out here. The roads are all closed. So it looks like we'll be out of electricity all night here in this March 2019 blizzard. But we're doing well. We got our little gas heaters going, and then we'll be turning that off for the night since you don't want to leave gas going in case you lose your oxygen. So we've just got the propane gas heaters going just before we go to bed. And we've warmed the house up back to about 68 degrees. I think we're going to do well. We have ceiling tiles popped. Make sure that we don't have any pipes freezing in the night. So I guess we'll catch you all later tomorrow once hopefully that storm will die down and we'll actually see what we have for drifts out there. Have a good night. Hello guys, it's Christy here with Green Living Off Grid. As you can see, it is day 2. We still don't have electricity. I looked out my window and we've got a drift about a third way up the big tree in our yard. So well over our fence line. So we've got at least 5 feet, 6 feet, maybe 7 foot drifts. Not exactly sure. It's still dark outside. Once it's light, we'll try to assess that. But that is why our roads are still closed. Freeways still closed. Our highways still closed. Emergency personnel cannot get out here. I've heard that there are 500 cars stranded on the roads in Colorado Springs. And they're just doing everything they can to try to rescue those people. They're telling us we're going to be another day, day 2 here, without electricity in our area. And they're going to try to get electricity on tonight, but, we're going to see how that goes. Well, here are my neon tetras. They're kind of struggling a bit. My generator's out of power, my solar power generator. And I'm not able to keep any of the heater or the oxygen going for these guys. And I boiled water last night, tried to get the temps up a little bit, while my generator had just a little bit of electricity left to be able to bring some air into the tank, but they're just not doing too great. It's 69 degrees now, and tetras don't like it below 75. We ran our well pressure tank out of water last night. What we got in our pots is what's left for drinking water, along with the container I was able to fill yesterday. There's still some water in that, but we're basically going to start boiling water. I've got to boil some snow to try to get these guys some warmer temps in their tank and get more water for these guys. That's a good temperature for them. So now that we're out of water in our pressure tank, and of course, my fish, both in my aquaponics system in my greenhouse and here inside the house, have not had heated water. The heaters aren't working, of course. I've been trying to boil some water for them, so that's what we're about to do. And I've got to go check on my horses because, of course, their heaters aren't working either. So it's going to be a busy day. Boiling water. I've got some Berkey filters. We're going to be boiling snow, seeing what we can do to survive day 2 in the Colorado blizzard of March 2019. As you can see, the horses made it through the night. Sun is starting to rise a little bit on the horizon. They've been eating some snow, I've noticed. Just trying to get enough water so that they can have something to drink. I picked out the ice and try to pick a hole for them to get to it. It's the ice is pretty thick, but I did get a little bit of a hole, but it's very hard for them to get to the water. So between the heated boiled water on the stove and a little bit of a hole that they can drink out of, they're getting some water. So there are the horses. We got ourselves a pretty good sized drift out here by the barn. Been trying to shovel out a path. It's so windy outside. I tried to record this the first time, and it was just so windy you couldn't hear me. But yeah, so we got quite a good size. This is a little drift here. It's about 3 feet. But if you go around, you can kind of see the drift that we have back here. It's all the way up to that 6-foot fence line. So we're gonna be working on trying to clear at least the drift over here in the back. Try to get to the horse tanks back there. I gotta shovel out that whole area once I can get back there. We're gonna collect some snow, melt that snow for our fish, to heat the water for our fish, and of course, if we need some more drinking water, I still have some left over. But yeah, we got hit pretty hard. And with the 6-foot drifts we have here in the back and around the front, I can't even get out the front door. The screen door has got too much snow blocking it. So I've got to make my way around the house and along to the back. Hopefully sometime I can get back there and to the front and unblock that screen door so I can get out the front. But then we can assess the driveway drift, which is even higher than the one here in the back. Go.
Yay! Yes!
What, Alicia? Is it what? Electricity back on? What are you so excited about? Electricity's, look, the fish tank is all lit up. What does that mean?
Electricity.
The electricity is on. We're so excited.
Yes, we're so happy. Thank you. We have been freezing. It's been amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys.
Finish our board game now.
Okay. Sounds good. Bye. Yay, the electricity's on, and now we got temperatures for our fish. Yay. That's great. That sure beats boiling water on the stove any longer. Awesome. Hopefully the horse tanks will thaw out soon enough and everything's going to be good again. Well, here's William.
Hey.
That's his section of the tent. Lizzie?
Hey, this
Hey.
is my section of my tent.
Yeah, what did you have? Oh, you had your teddies last night?
And here's one of my favorite teddies.
Yep.
And here's also one of mine.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
So last night when we didn't have power, you guys stayed warm inside the tents?
Yeah.
And we had lots of blankets in here to keep you warm?
Yeah.
Yep, and now that the power's back on, you guys are having fun playing in here now, huh?
Yep.
So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, tents are a great way to help keep you warm. Because you know why tents are so good, guys?
What?
Tents are so good because when you guys are cold, it's a smaller area, so it kind of helps your body heat keep your area a little bit warmer. And then you guys have all the blankets, and you guys did just fine without electricity last night. It was great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, and that little tease of a sister, I know. All right, guys, well, say bye to the camera.
Bye.
Bye.
So this is a tent, aka my habitat for the blizzard, and it's very comfy. I have tons of blankets in here for all my stuffed animals that I use for TikTok.
Excuse me? You were playing TikTok during the blizzard?
No, like my stuffed animals that I use for TikTok. Oops.
All right, start over.
Start over.
Stop.
Hello. So this is my tent, aka my natural habitat from the blizzard, and here I have all kinds of blankets that I use since we are freezing cold without any electricity, no light. So I bundled up in blankets. I have my stuffed animals over here. I have my other stuff over here as well. I also have 2 pillows that I can sleep on. And yeah.
So it's really nice and cozy, huh?
Yeah, I also have this little pocket that I keep my flashlight for. Like,
you
when
had
we
to-
had no electricity, I kept my flashlight up here just in case.
Oh, nice.
And I also have this potion thing.
And it lights up because it has
lights up.
batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So I use that as well for the night.
So you were nice and cozy, weren't you?
Yes, that was very cozy.
All right, you want to say bye?
Oh boy.
Guys, how tall is it all the way out?
Higher than 5 feet, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are climbing the drift. I'm standing up to it. It's over my head.
5 feet.
And as far as you guys can see, this drift goes all the way over the road, right? We can't get out, can we? All right. Look how high it is up on the tree, too.
There's also a drift over there as well, so we can't get through.
Just to get a perspective, there's the drift. You can see how high it's up. It's covering half the tree, well over the fence line. Yep, we're snowed in for quite a while here. Yay the plow, yay the plow. Look how big that drift is in our driveway. That's the road. And that fence post right over here that he's passing, that is the gate post. So we're gonna be digging our driveway out for a while. But at least we're getting clear on the road. That is awesome! Yay! Yay, yay, yay. After being snowed in now, let's see, 4 days. Well, will you look at that? 2 plows. It's taken 2 plows to get all this snow removed from the road. Look at, you can see the 2 poles where our driveway is. So at least they're getting the road cleared. And worst case scenario, we can always get out our lower gate down here now that they have the road cleared. Wow, look how massive that drift is. After being snowed in for 4 days, this is a welcome sight. So once the road was cleared, our neighbor came over and plowed out our driveway. As you know, it sat about 4 days, so the road getting cleared was necessary before they could come with the plow. And it was pretty packed, but after a couple hours he got through.
Up a slideway.
You came up the sledway? All right. So there's that big drift. This is what's left of it after a week of melting. All right. Let's see you go slide. It's warm enough today. It's been too cold to be out here doing this much. So we're going to have fun today, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see you go sledding
Don't
some
go
more.
down this sled.
Oh, is that the
It
scary
makes
one?
me like turn all the way.
Well, let's try it.
Fine.
Try it again. I got the video going.
Fine, Mommy.
Okay. You're big and brave. You can go down any way you want. Whee! Look at you. Good job.
It was sliding me all the way.
Yep, you did great though. Wave to the camera.
Bye. Even though I have mud all over me.
Okay, yeah, that's part of the fun.